A new empowerment program for elementary age girls is starting this fall, and female volunteers are needed. It's called IMPower, and here this morning to talk with us about it is Associate Professor of Social Work at Wartburg College, Jenna Haglund. So thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Yeah.
Kind of talk to me about IMPower and what it's all about.
Yes. So I had a personal incident happen to me. I have a 7-year-old daughter, and through that process of kind of working out how to handle the situation, I started talking to local school counselors about, well, what programs do we have available for elementary age girls to help empower them? Not necessarily anti-bullying, because there are those programs that when there's an incident of bullying, the counselor will bring them in and they'll talk about the bullying incident. I really was focused on empowerment. And the school counselors across the board said there isn't anything specific for elementary age girls. There is when you start getting into middle school, but not elementary age. So I got together with Cedar Valley Friends of the Family, and together we've created a curriculum for ages 1st through 4th up to 5th grade to create groups. And then we have volunteers, we call them navigators. We'll meet with these groups of girls and mentor them as part of just that empowerment process.
Okay, and so you kind of mentioned how it starts in middle school, but there's really none for those elementary students. Kind of why is it so important to start at a younger age?
Right. So as I said, I have a 7-year-old daughter. I recognize that media and distractions and personalities and peer group all starts playing an effect earlier than just middle school. And so we see a spike in bullying in middle school because we're not addressing those needs at an elementary age. So if we can empower those girls how to have healthy conflict, how to have safe body image, how to figure out who they are as a person, that could then impact them in middle school to prevent a lot of what may or may not occur regarding bullying.
Right, and I guess how did you come up with the name IMPower then?
Well, I'm working with a student here on campus, Carly Preppin, and so she also was a part of that. We were really playing around with the words empowerment, because empowerment can mean a lot of things for a lot of people, but we really wanted it to have an effect for the girls that we were working with, these elementary age girls, and IMPower says it all. It gives them that voice.
Right, and so you kind of talked about what it does for the younger elementary school girls, but kind of what does it do for the volunteers who volunteer their time to be the navigators and kind of mentors for these young girls?
I believe that it's a great opportunity for our navigators not only to give to these girls their own knowledge of their own experiences, but then also empower them and for them to kind of reflect on, how does this make me stronger as a person?
Right, and so for those navigators, there is a workshop on Saturday, October 1st from 9 to 3, and that's in the Student Center, St. Elizabeth room. How do people kind of get involved? Is this just for Wartburg College students, or could community members of high school girls kind of get involved too? Kind of talked about the volunteers.
Yes, so right now the navigators are mainly Wartburg students, but we really want this to be community-based. We don't want this just to be about Wartburg. We want Wartburg to be the one to say that we can do this, but then everybody join in with us. So if they would like to get involved, they would just need to contact me here at Wartburg, and they're more than welcome to show up at the workshop, and we'll give them more information here too.
Great, and email then or phone number? Do you have that?
Email would be my name, Jenna, Jenna, Haglund, Haglund, at wartburg.edu.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Sounds like a great program.